Hey you guys, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another Subbie Sunday, y'all. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because we are, I want to say 5K, but right now we're 5K away. But I feel like by the time I post this, we're going to be 4,000 subscribers away from 100K. Y'all, I'm going to cry. Watch, when I'm about to hit 100K, I'm going to go live and I'm going to cry with y'all. I'm gonna be counting down like but y'all, anyway, yes, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my social medias. Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok, LifeWithSymone, Twitter with LifeWithSymone, y'all. And don't judge your girl on Twitter because different person. But anyway, yeah, let's get into this video, y'all. I'm sorry that I missed last Sunday. I was fighting for my life and I am back and better now. But yeah, and y'all, hold on, let me reply to my group chat because it's giving. My group chat is giving very much girls trip real soon, so sips tea. But whoa, okay, y'all, I was about to click on this one, which I'm gonna click on this one too. I'm about to do both of these right here. So I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do, how many stories I'm gonna do, but this one caught my eye, and right when I was gonna turn around to click on it, it was another story that caught my eye, so that's gonna be the second one. But this one was titled, "He was mad I didn't spend my PPP on him." And this is just funny because y'all, I have a story about when a boy was mad I didn't spend my taxes on him, and I'm still paying IRS back for that shit too. But anyway, y'all, let's get into this video. Let's get into this story. So it says, "Hey Symone, love your videos. I watch you all the time and I have been since the very beginning. Thank you. I'm so proud of your growth and everything you've accomplished since. It's beautiful. Keep grinding. Thank you so much." So it says, "Now this story time is about my toxic ass relationship with my ex-boyfriend. So me and this boy, we'll call him Pissy because that's what he is. A pissy ass bitch." Y'all, not the pissy ass bitch. "So in the summer of 2021, I had gotten a PPP loan. I'm a business owner, so it was very much for me to get approved legally." Okay, so she wasn't just on the scamming side. So sis was really legit. So don't be coming for her. Don't be, if you work for the PPP follow-up department, don't be trying to look for my sis because hers was legit, okay? "He was already jealous of that alone because he tried to get the illegal way and got denied." Ooh, must sucks for him. He always was really jealous of me, to be honest. I was a nail tech and he was a bum." So it's always a hairstylist and a bum, or a nail tech and a bum. It's always, or a CNA and a bum. It's always. "So when I would be making my money, he would be sitting in the shop looking bummy, just all in my face watching me work, asking for weed and food money. And if he wasn't at the shop, he would be calling my phone every 5 minutes starting some shit. Ooh, I hated dating bum niggas. Like, leave me alone. He would throw little words around like, you just a little nail tech. What the fuck is that? Ooh, mind you, the whole time we were together, he never had a job longer than a month. He claimed he moved out his mama's house. Oh, wait. He claimed he moved me out my mama's house because he paid the move-in fee for our apartment around $1,200 with his unemployment money. But he never paid another bill after that. Ooh. He ended up getting put out after 3 months later, and I moved to my mom's house. He was claiming he was paying the rent, and he wasn't. Oh, that's so fucked up because it's like, bro, at least you could have told me. I could have been paying for the shit. I paid the electricity and Wi-Fi and brought groceries. So he really didn't do shit but buy weed and liquor. Even while at my mom's house, he was super disrespectful. He broke everything I had, 2 laptops, my phone, my iPad, and would toss me around the house so my clothes would be torn, had holes in them. He was even sneaking on my phone at night and pretending to be me, asking my friends for threesomes. Sis. Oh yeah, his raggedy ass would have had to get out. Cause what? My mom wasn't even charging us to be there, and he wouldn't even take out the trash. It was just too much. So all that happened in late 2019. By 2020, this is when PPP loans was popping. So like I said, I had a business and blah blah blah. He still didn't have a job, no ambition, no dream, no nothing. So I had a cousin who had a business. She was selling customized bags. You know, the spend a night bags with shit like this my hoe bag and all the raunchy shit on there. Yeah, she was selling those. But at this time she was using iron-on letters, and it wasn't giving her the best quality. So I decided to use some of my money to get her a Cricut and other things to help her get a better quality for her stuff. So the day comes where I get my money. He knew because he was always in my phone, but we had an argument not to tell anyone about the money because I just didn't want people knowing how I got my money. Plus, it wouldn't be abnormal for me to be having money considering I made a lot while doing nails. Either way, it wasn't nobody's business. So the day comes and he's in the car with me, and we pick up my cousin. We go to Joann's Fabric and get the stuff she needed, and we drive off. Now the whole time we're driving, this nigga is in the passenger seat looking shitty, and I'm confused because shit, me and my cousin was having a good time. His attitude is getting worse and worse as the minute go by. So after a while, I pull up to his people house like, you could go ahead and go in there. You not finna ruin my day acting like this, and you not telling me what's wrong. So he gets mad, turn back to my cousin and says, yeah, you know why she acting like this? Yeah, you know why she acting like this and shit? She got a PPP loan, that's why. Symone, I never jawed a nigga so quick and ever... Symone, I never jawed a nigga so quick and hard ever in my life. I honestly couldn't believe him. I kept beating his ass and crying. Me and my cousin kept telling him to get out the car. He wouldn't, talking about he need his shit from my house. I told him I'll bring his 2 pair of pants when I get done with what I'm doing, when I gotta do, the fuck. But get out of my car since you want to be a pissy ass bitch. He refused to get out of my car, so my cousin tell me to take her home. I take her home, this pissy ass nigga start crying and shit, talking about... Excuse me. This pissy ass nigga start crying and shit, talking about he was mad because I didn't give him no money and he's so sorry and all this other shit. I couldn't stop shaking. I was so pissed because what type of hoe ass shit is this to say because of your overgrown ass not getting your way? Yeah, we was still together after that, but I never looked at him the same for real. We broke up not too much later after that, and now I'm in another relationship and pregnant with my first baby girl. So happy to be in a better place, but yes, girl, that's the end of the story. But I got a whole bunch of other stories about pissy ass, so if you want to hear more, just let me know. I hated it there. I love you, girl. Sis, I love you too, and I hated it there for you too. And it's so crazy how everything happened for a reason, because now you're in a better relationship and God blessed you with your baby, because he knew you just wasn't supposed to be having one with that. Yeah. So anyway, yo, that's crazy because sis, let me not even say what I would have done, because I've stayed with people for some crazy shit, but the whole threesome thing, that is wild and embarrassing, because now you have to play it off to your friends like, girl, I was drunk, or, you know, because who wants to tell their friends like, that was my man? Because then it's like, what? Like, yo, that he how you really over here crying? And then it's like, you didn't even give me a chance to give you no money. Like, how you knew I wasn't gonna give you something later? Like, what make you think I want to slide you something in front of my cousin? Like, and why you feel like you owed something? You didn't even take out the trash on my mama crib. Like, I just hate bums. They be feeling so obligated. That's why you can never let a bum in your house. Like, when I tell you, at my big age, like, I understand people go through stuff and people are trying to get their life on track, and I'm not judging nobody at all, but I feel like you shouldn't be jumping into something until you got a lot of things figured out, you know, until you're able to at least take care of yourself, because a lot of people jump into situations and try to play that card on people to work on their emotions and then expect you to take care of them, and then really it'd be like, baby, life as an adult is hard. I'm trying to take care of myself and still live my life and still enjoy myself. Like, what? Yeah, so that's why you cannot, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, ladies or men. Don't fall for it, because ladies do the same stuff. They'll come to you and be like, it's just so much trauma, and it'd be like, oh my god, you know, you could be there as a friend, but don't fall deep, because now you got an extra bill. You take care of somebody and be like, when the fuck I have a 27-year-old? But anyway, thank you so much for sharing, sis. All right, y'all, so this is the next story. So this one says, story time on how I had a foursome or a foursome. Sis, which one is it? You know, I'm just kidding, but no, bro, that kind of got me. I'm like, hold on. So let me go ahead and read this story. This name sounds so familiar. I think I read one of your stories before, if I'm not mistaken. But let's get into this story. So it's telling me I could say her name and everybody else's name too. So it says, hey sis, my name is Niasia and I love your story time so much. I love you too, sis. And it says, you can say all these names, they are real, and I still talk to all these people. Sis said, I don't give a fuck, and we're gonna talk about it today. Okay, so it says, my boyfriend Jalen, his homeboys Caleb and Quan, and my best friend Jasmine. So this was the beginning of 2021, and Jalen hit me up and asked me to come to this party with him. I agreed and invited Jasmine. This party was chill and not all that. So me and my boyfriend, my best friend, and his homeboys decided to go to Raising Cane's. So we got in Quan's car. Quan is a drug. I don't know if the police watching, but Quan sells stuff he shouldn't be selling, y'all. Let's just say that, because YouTube be tripping from time to time. Anyway, so he had pills and some other stuff in the back seat of his car. Me, my boyfriend, Me, my boyfriend, and Caleb sat in the back seat while Quan was driving and Jasmine was in the passenger seat. The line of Raising Cane's was taking too long, so we ended up parking behind Walmart and hotboxing in his car. Quan asked us if we was trying to pop those, y'all know, them things. We was high and horny as hell, so we agreed, and by that time it was probably like 1 a.m. and we were on some random street by the railroad track when me and my boyfriend started getting touchy. And Caleb was touching his thing when Jasmine climbed in the backseat and started kissing on him. So basically, I was sitting on my boyfriend's lap and Jasmine was sitting on Caleb, and Quan was still in the driver's seat. I don't remember how it happened, but I was wearing a mini skirt and my skirt was off and Jasmine was kissing my neck while my boyfriend was eating that cat. Quan was driving to his apartment. When we got to his apartment, we all got naked on his couch. Quan was hitting Jazz from the back while I was sucking Caleb's thing and my boyfriend was fucking the shit out of me. We was fucking for like 4 hours and Caleb ended up fucking me in missionary and Jazz was sitting on my face. Caleb ended up nutting in me and Quan and my boyfriend nutted on our faces. Sorry if it was too long, but definitely a crazy night. And Jazz ended up getting pregnant by Quan but never told him and he still doesn't know. Sis, hold up. Okay, this is crazy. You know, different strokes for different folks, but I got a lot of questions. So sis, is you and your man still together? Did y'all ever do this? Look, did y'all ever have this thing pop off again? What if you would have got pregnant by homeboy? What? So sis got pregnant by Quan, but did she keep the baby? Like does her and Quan have a baby he don't know about? Like he walking around looking at that baby like you know, like what? This is crazy. Y'all had a wild night. And I know Quan was in that driver's seat rushing to his house, like especially when he heard y'all getting it cracking in the backseat. I know he was pedal to the metal like, come on, take me there. Like I know Quan was really driving y'all. Y'all was wild. But again, I ain't judging y'all because y'all do what y'all do. Y'all have y'all fun. Y'all do what y'all want to do. That's on y'all. But y'all is crazy as hell. Y'all is wild. Y'all wild, sis. Y'all is wild. But I have a lot of questions, sis. Like I need to know, like, what happened next? So tell us, because yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for sharing. All right, y'all, let's get into the next story. So I'm gonna probably do 3 more. I'm gonna do 3 more because a lot of people be like, sis, and then when I edit them down, you know, and I haven't been coming across some long ones. I haven't. But I need to get out of January. The last one I just did was from July. So I went back to the bottom so I could at least get out of January. Then, you know, because y'all know I just like to go from the bottom and then randoms as well. So let's see. So this one does not have a title. Do it or don't? Oh, okay. No, it don't have a title, but it says, "Hey Simone, I love your channel because you're always relatable, but this story time is crazy. Please don't judge me. We live and we learn, and I def learned from this experience." So this happened when I graduated high school. During that summer, I was in a summer job program. I had met this dude named Kel. That's not his real name, y'all. So don't be like Keenan and Kel. It's not him. Kel was one of the older dudes that eventually started working with me. Kel started a program a week later, and that's when I saw him. When I first saw him, I was like, he looks good as shit. But I always keep it cool, period. I was kind of happy Kel was older because it was all younger teens there, and I wanted someone to talk to off some cool shit and someone that I could probably relate to and stuff. Yeah, it was a few other older workers there, but I wasn't feeling their vibes. Moving forward into the summer job, we all went out with our job, and it was hot as shit that day. But that's when me and Kel actually started talking to each other more. He approached me and he started the conversation off, and we hit it off from there. A few weeks of us talking and hanging out, we eventually went to the movies together, and it was fun. How we used to talk all the time, it was like we were close friends. Both related to a lot of stuff that we thought we wouldn't. The next week came, and I went to Kel's house in the projects. When I first stepped in there, it was dark, but the TV was on because his mother was watching TV. I spoke, and when I followed him upstairs, girl, when I say I went up a few steps and was like, what the fuck in my head? I was thrown off. It was cat shit on the steps, flies flying all around while we was going up the steps. Yeah, sis, because I was just finna say when they had the lights off, I was finna say, Maybe they had roaches, so they kept their lights off so you wouldn't see the extra guests. But yeah, most definitely they did. Steps was dirty as shit and smelled like weed and some other shit. First red flag. Went into his room and it was clean. We was chilling for a couple of hours watching All American, and then I left. Some days later I came over again and we ended up doing more than just chilling that time. After we had sex, I went to the bathroom. When I went to the motherfucking bathroom, bitch, I have never seen anything like it. The lights ain't come on. It was dirty as shit in the floor, walls, and toilet. No running water in the sink. Just trifling. Second red flag. That should have been the last fling, I know. I went back to the room and the vibe was off a bit. And I was just thinking, this nigga is dirty as shit, but damn sure didn't look like it. And then at that, I just had sex with him. Ooh! For some reason, I was scared to say something and just stayed in until it was time for me to go, even though that should have been the time. After, I still wanted to talk to him because how we talked to each other was real cool. Shit and bomb was actually bomb. Sometime later, I went over there again and we had sex without a condom. Third red flag. But eventually we fell off because his father had passed away. Months later, I found out that nigga gave me an infection, but that was my fault because I shouldn't have let him hit it raw. Thank God I'm good. I dealt with it for my first semester of college, and then it went away with some antibiotics. Listen, ladies, if he's dirty, please stop fucking him. Don't matter if you do fuck with him hard and y'all close. Prime example, these dudes don't care about you or anything else. Don't let no nigga fuck up your life. Stay safe out here and always think first. Love you, Symone. Sis, oh my God, he was trifling. Y'all really gotta pay attention because some guys, they don't see, especially if they don't see nothing wrong with how they living, and you would invite somebody over like that. What? That is gross. Because it's like, now y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, I've been to somebody's house before where they toilet ain't working. We all done been in a little hood situation. Let me stop saying we all, but we've been in situations where you know how to fill the back of the toilet up with the water and flush force it. And I tried to do that, but it just didn't work. And then it was just I have some stories too. But ooh, sis, I'm happy that you did figure everything out and got yourself straight. But yeah, y'all gotta be careful because a lot of these people be quick to take off, and that's a red flag because that means they do that with everybody. People want to make it seem like, oh, you're special, or then they are lying. They just saying anything to get what they want. And 9 times out of 10, people ain't even going to the doctor because y'all know men don't be having fucking symptoms like that. Like, a lot of men don't be having symptoms at all, so they be thinking they good. So the moment then when you hit them and tell them that they don't want to date something to you, they trying to blame it on you like, I'm feeling no type of way, and then they would know and still not go to the doctor. So ladies, y'all gotta be careful with that too. But thank you so much for sharing, sis. Ooh, his house just gave me the I don't know, his house just made me itch. Like, yeah, I need to go clean my one dish in my sink after this because no. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing. So let's get into this next story. So this one, because now I think I'm gonna do my last 2 from the Januaries because I need to get them out the way. Yeah, so this one does not have a title. So it says, hey Symone, I'm new to your page and I just started watching about a month ago. Well, I hope you're still here because this email was sent to me January, so I hope you're still here. But anyway, it says, I literally can't get enough of your story times. Like, I love your videos, LOL. But this story is about my crazy summer experience. I'm from Philly, and back then I used to hang with a bunch of females. I'm going to give us some names. I'm MJ, and I used to hang out with my 2 aunts. My aunt's best friend, NB, and her best friend, cousin, Potato, and my friend, WB. We used to walk the neighborhood talking to niggas and walk to maybe the store or even get some gas, LOL. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know, sis. We walking as a group when these 2 niggas ride by, and one in a Camaro and the other one in a Charger. My friend WB said she need to be with them, and she must have spoke it into existence because they pulled over and asked us where we was going. Yes, we had a bad habit of getting into strangers' cars, but YOLO. No, sis, I can't talk. I can't judge you. Can't judge it. Remind you, when they asked where we was going, they said it was a party a few blocks up. We split into the 2 cars and proceeded to drive off. Of course, I was in the drop top Camaro. We was driving fast, just vibing. When we noticed that we wasn't going to the party, they ended up taking us to this bar. And I don't know how, but we was so fucked up, all drinking. Now I'm kissing NB and Potato. Everybody pretty much kissing. No, I did not kiss my aunts, LOL. I'm gonna give these guys a name because I forgot one gonna be bald and the other one gonna be DL. We ended up going to one of their places, but nothing happened. We all tried to just sober up. At this point, it's about 6 in the morning. They drop us back and we exchange numbers with them. So weeks passed and DL hit me asking if me and MB wanted to go with him to AC for the weekend. It was his birthday. This is where things get weird. He came to get me first, then proceeded to pick her up. And he had another homie with him, but he's not relevant. We started driving to AC. Remind you, prior to us agreeing to go, he had told us it would be weed and drinks. Down like, where the weed at? He pulls out this little ass Nick and some cheap ass clear liquor. Me and MB kind of mad, but we ain't paying it too much attention. His iPhone on the aux, so somebody keep blowing him up. It's his bitch. Fast forward, we get there, his friend goes to the casino, and me and MB are in the hotel room. I go to the bathroom, come out, and they freaking. He like MB eat her kitty. So I let her take a few licks, but it wasn't given. The hotel room wasn't there, and it was given cheap. So I let them just fuck, and guess what, Symone? They're on the same bed as me while I'm now just laying there. I end up going to sleep, and the next morning we get up, and I'm literally bit the fuck up from the hotel bed. Why the hotel gave us free sodas for getting bit up? Like, what the fuck? Then we didn't have enough for us to get food. What? We shared a large fry and some tenders from McDonald's and one drink. Remind you, his homie was at the casino and lost all the money they had. AC was like AC was like an hour and 30 to 2 hours away from Philly. It took us damn near 4 hours to get home. I was over this trip, but MB ended up liking him and going home with him after they dropped me off. That is crazy, because I would have been hot. Like, how you gonna invite me somewhere and now we have to struggle together? Like, you invited me somewhere and now we have to struggle and eat a large fry and share a drink. What? No. He trifling for that. He real trifling for that, because it's like, and then the hotel room for them to say, oh, here goes free sodas. Sorry for the bed bugs. Here y'all go. No, one time, y'all, I was at a janky room with somebody, and I'm gonna get on that story too one day. I was at a janky room with somebody, and y'all, I got bit in the eye by a bed bug, and it was a big thing because my friends that knew that I left with him, they thought that this man done beat me up. My eye was so swollen, like I couldn't open it. I made me an eye patch, went to the doctor. Y'all, it was, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But thank you so much for sharing, sis. I do need to take me a trip to Philly, because I want to go out there one day. I want to just see the vibes. Like, I be reading a lot of urban books and they be in Philly, and I be just picturing in my head, and I really gotta just go and feel it. Like, I gotta go feel Philly, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I gotta go feel it. Okay, but yeah, thank you so much for sharing, sis. Let's get into the last but not least story. This one is titled I Think He's, and this story is from January as well, because I'm trying to get January out the way at least. But anyway, so, oh my god, now I just feel like I could tell you so many other stories, but this one's a classic. So where I'm from, there's a lot of local promoters. There's this guy, he's like 5'3", long dress, shaped super funny, but cool. So my homegirl hits me like, get dressed, come out. Mind you, we live in 2 different states, but only an hour apart. So she's like, yeah, we're gonna go out with, we gonna call him Sweetness. Cool, so Sweetness sends me an Uber, and I get to the club. Bottles and good vibes, etc. But my friend's nowhere to be found. She got kids, no sitter. So I'm at this party with Sweetness, and his friends call him Sylvester. He looked like the cat from Tom and Jerry. I'm the only girl he calls. Some girl, she comes, I don't know why. She had just got her body done, but then these motherfuckers started popping E like Tic Tacs. He's eyeing me with this come fuck me face. I'm a big smoker, so I lie like I'm gonna go smoke and leave this midget write me like, where you going? I thought you would stand with me. I'm like, huh? What? When did I say that? He keeps hitting me up like, where you going? Where you going? Where you at? I'ma come get you. I left him on scene. Months go by. I see him at another party with a gang. I see him at another party. I'm with the gang. He gets us all in, still staring with the come fuck me eyes, and now he swing his dreads, whining, and he's had this shitty ass cackle, not a laugh but a cackle. So he's doing the whole winding thing, whipping his hair like Willow, and I told you I'm a smoker but was a drinker in front of everybody. He asked this man was he bi. He started dying laughing, like crying, but never answered. Now every time I see him, I get the come fuck me look, but stay away because something wasn't right. That wine was crazy. It was always giving Shanae from Martin. Sis, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but no. Sis, how is this a classic? You probably got to give me a little bit more details, because I'm confused. Like, what? What is going on? I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say, because it was just like, only thing I could say, because I'm confused as hell, but only thing I could say is that I would have been mad at my homegirl. If you knew you didn't have a babysitter, you should never tell me to go out, because you should have had that confirmed first. That's what I would have been mad about, because what? But what? Sis, I'm confused. Like, no. But anyway, y'all, but for real though, thank you so much for sharing, sis. But yeah, that's it for Subbie Sunday, y'all. Thank you guys so much for sharing. If you would like to share your story, then we're gonna go ahead and make sure y'all send them to the email listed down below. Only the one that says Symonestorytimes@yahoo.com. Do not send it to my other emails. Do not send it to my DMs. Do not send it, because I will not reply. If you send it, because a lot of people, I say this every time, and people still go and send it to my other emails. They think they could give me a bomb ass title in them other emails, and I'm gonna click it. You know what I do? I click it and delete it, because that ain't where that's for. So yeah, that's about it. And y'all, I think I'm about to start at this point, because I'm like, I want to read my old ones, but at this point the newer stories is more juicy. Like, we need the juicy fruit stories. But yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we all on the way to 100K. We almost there. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.